Look at that. So many. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's at least 15 big carp that I can see right now. Gotta love the nature here. That includes you, baby. Yes. Yes, it does. What's wrong? Yes, it's very sunny. Yes. Hello everybody and welcome back to the chateau. As you can see, it is another stunningly beautiful day with not a cloud in the sky, which is a bit of a pain in the backside for me because I've got to get something fixed because otherwise I'm going to have a real issue here. So I'm not going to be doing what I want to be doing today. Okay, so what did I have to do before I can get anything else done? Well, I'm at the workshop. So any of you watching that don't know, I have, well, it's not that, I was about to say a small workshop. It isn't that small. And various cars and toys and projects, but the equipment for the chateau, because it needs to be fixed and I need this working. So one of the major things with the chateau is there is no huge barn, there is no huge workshop, there is no huge outbuilding which can be used as one. And that does pose problems because the amount of equipment that you need to try to look after a house like that, you either do it yourself with a lot of equipment or you hire people to do it. And that's where these places become massively expensive. It's when you've always got someone doing work for you. And actually, all of the equipment, if you're going to do it yourself, is really expensive, unless you do what I do and you buy cheaper stuff that needs a little bit of work and work on it. And as you can see, this isn't particularly well. So when I have been doing grass cutting behind that big flail mower that I borrowed from Billy, lots of you have said, why don't you get a ride-on mower? Well, a ride-on mower like this is very different. That's a flail mower. It's for cutting long, thick grass and vegetation. This is, for cutting grass. And it's commercial, but it is, well, in need of some TLC in many places, just like down here. And essentially I bought this quite cheap for what it is anyway, a few years ago, and it just got pushed straight into use rather than having any tender loving care. So as I have a place to be able to do that now, I'm going to and get that back to the chateau and in use. However, big beast of a wood chipper does need cleaning up and tidying up, but rather annoyingly, the hydraulic pump casing has cracked. So I need to take that pump off, clean it all up and see if I can actually repair that, because this is majorly needed to be able to shred that tree in the back garden. No. That's right. That's kind of simple. This is the engine. Literally just turns straight off the engine. This little coupler turns the hydraulic pump. This is the front of the pump, which is then that lever forward or backwards, which then runs the hydraulic roller inside there, which feeds everything in. And it's cracked. So what I'm going to do, let's see if I can clean all of this up, work out what metal this might be, and then work out what I can do about it. So if anyone's watching that's got any ideas, please do leave a comment, because I'm going to have to do some research on that, because I'd really rather not buy an entire pump, because that's expensive and it's already really not worth huge amounts of money, this particular chipper, until I finish doing it all up. But it's a massively useful piece of equipment and I do need it. So I've got a couple of ideas, but if anyone has a good idea for dealing with that, please do leave a comment. Next. So rather annoyingly, this is completely dead. So what I'm going to do first is take the cutting deck off, because that's kind of the most important thing, and then I can fix holes, dents, paint it up, make sure it's all in running order, grease everything, and then the battery will be charging at that point. But this is a bit of a two-person job, and I am a one-person kind of workshop at the moment.
Yes. Oh, it's already... Everything's just a bit stiff. That's always fun. Okay. Spring. One spring.
Right, so that's a complete pain. This is a very difficult piece to get out. This is the connector between the back of that deck and the collector box. Don't think that was doing much, was it? So that's out, and clean that out, but more importantly now, I can take that deck off, hopefully. It's not proving easy.
Right.
Now just a universal joint to deal with. Can we do that with it on the ground? Get out of the way. There we go. Okay, this is heavy.
So that's what just comes out of that easily. And there's more. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of damage to this. So there is damage here, and it's either hit something or rotted out, or a bit of both, but there's a big thing. I mean, it looks like it's gone through something, doesn't it? So I'm more than just little holes. I need to patch that. Very, very importantly, that needs to be patched.
Okay, let's see it from the other side. Good. Okay, this explains a lot. So there are various patches. These are all timed, that's good. You can see some holes in places which need dealing with, that's fine. But the major one, so it would appear something's gone through here, and I suspect this is supposed to, by the looks of things, there's be more metal across here. So I'm going to have to find a diagram of what one of these is supposed to look like, and then refabricate stuff. So this is a significantly more complicated job than originally thought, but worth it. Do you know what? The job's massive. I'm covered in scratches and all sorts of detritus, and the sun is shining. That's the world telling me this ain't for today. So I'm going to go and spend a little bit of time with the dog, enjoy a glass of wine, and go see some friends, because life is not all about working. And I can come at this tomorrow fresh-faced with an actual diagram of what that's supposed to look like, so I know what I'm trying to rebuild. Thank you everyone all so much for watching, all your kind comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.